What's worse than not marketing your company at all? How about just wasting money on leads that don't convert? It's expensive, it's frustrating, but I'm here to say it is fixable. I'm Carlo, the Director of Operations here at Wise Digital, and I'm here to talk through 3 likely reasons your leads are not becoming customers. I want to use one of our current clients, Ascent Roofing, as a good example here. And so in this video, we'll cover how we helped Ascent Roofing double their conversion rates within the first year of working with Wise. We helped them improve keyword rankings for over 175 relevant keywords across 7 local markets, with many of these keyword rankings reaching the top 10 positions on search engine result pages of Google. I'll also talk through how we increased total leads coming from just one avenue by 1,025% in only 30 days. All fantastic results. So where do we start? With your foundation, your digital foundation, your website. So here's an important question to ask yourself. Does your website have a pulse? I'm talking about Google's Core Web Vitals, which is essentially 3 metrics Google uses to evaluate your website and specifically the user experience that site provides. You don't want your users dead on arrival because your site just doesn't load in a timely manner. No one loves that experience. And so, metric number 1 in Google's Core Web Vitals is something we call largest contentful paint. That's LCP for short. I also like to call this load content please is how you remember this acronym. It focuses on the loading speed of your site. Obviously, the faster the better, right? The second metric, so we're talking about improving the load speed. The second thing is first input delay, or FID. And this measures interactivity, specifically the time it takes from the moment you perform an action, like clicking on a call to action button, to when the browser actually begins processing that action. Is there a huge time delay? Again, the less time, the better. If LCP, the helpful acronym, is load content please, for FID, it's first input delay. It's freaking interaction delay. It's, maybe first input delay is fine. It's easy enough to remember, but that's just me. I love acronyms. The final metric in Google's Core Web Vitals is Cumulative Layout Shift, that's CLS, and this measures visual stability on your website. You may not understand what that means right off the bat, but here's a common experience. Have you been on a website and you're looking at one thing, maybe trying to click a certain button, and suddenly the page shifts because it's still loading and the button jumps to the top of the page and you end up clicking the wrong thing? That's what we're talking about here with CLS, those unexpected page movements that no one wants. My easy to remember acronym for CLS is can't locate stuff. You just can't actually click on what you're trying to get to. So when you have a site that meets all 3 Core Web Vitals, you have an absolutely killer website platform. And so when Ascent Roofing, our client, came to us with asking for help with converting their leads, one of the first things we did was build them a new website on our proprietary Nest platform, which is this all-in-one, fully hosted platform. It drives growth, it enhances user experience. And so with help from Nest for Ascent Roofing, we definitely improved UX, user experience. We streamlined performance while strengthening security. We provided superior lead tracking capabilities, maintained ADA compliance, and gathered robust data and analytics. Hope you got all that. The result is just fantastic. It's a website for Ascent Roofing that passes Google's Core Web Vitals with flying colors. But here's the real important part. Lead conversion rates doubled in the first year alone. And again, this just zeroing in on user experience can go a long way. And if you haven't checked the vitals of your site, you could have one that's slowly dying, right? It's just passing away and taking your leads with it. So keep that in mind. Reason number 2 your leads may not be converting has to do with targeting. Are you targeting the right audience? Are you keeping up with changes in that audience and how they're searching for a business like yours and the services you offer? We're speaking now of search engine optimization, SEO, and everything that entails, including keyword research. Just great ways to get your content in front of specific users who are more likely to convert, right? We want to go after your intended audience and not some audience just doesn't care about you. Going back to Ascent Roofing, what did we do? We implemented a comprehensive SEO strategy. We tapped into local traffic using key directories online. We accelerated keyword rankings, drove more website traffic. And so specifically, we targeted 7 communities in the San Diego area. And our strategy improved rankings, like I said earlier, for over 175 keywords across those markets. I also mentioned that we hit Google's page 1, a top 10 position, where users, searchers are more likely to actually click. Rankings that matter, right? And Core Web Vitals helped with that as well. So that was our first thing. The second thing was SEO. And last now, third on our list of reasons your leads may not be converting, let's talk about lack of ad strategy for a quick moment here. When Ascent Roofing came on board, we immediately began working on improving their ad program. We created a very targeted strategy that also stayed within their budget requirements. We helped Ascent Roofing broaden their ad horizons for sure. We used, I'll say, more than just Google Ads as well, because sometimes you can have tunnel vision for Google Ads. Hey, it's important, but there's more to discover as well. And so we introduced a local service ad strategy. We started running Yelp ads for Ascent Roofing to see how that return on investment, that ROI compared to pay per click. And I'm gonna just divulge some of the results real quick. The average number of leads prior to Wise, 62.75 per month. We optimized their existing site even as we created a new one and got that average to 83 per month. Once their new site went live on Nest, leads rose to an average of 101 per month. And so in the first year alone, our paid media strategy increased conversions from Google Ads by 85.87%. After implementing our local service ad strategy, we saw an increase in ad conversion of 91.29% from the year prior. And look at this, ads increased total leads coming from Yelp by 1,025% in the first 30 days alone. That is not an insignificant number. Whew, well, we covered a ton of info here today, so let's quickly recap 3 reasons why your leads aren't converting, how to fix them. Again, these aren't the only 3, but they're 3 you may want to look out for. Reason number 1, a site that fails Google's Core Web Vitals, I should say, provides a negative user experience. You don't want it. You don't want to do that. You definitely want a fully hosted platform designed with those vitals in mind, like Nest, keeping an eye out for user experience with the knowledge that, hey, that dips into reason number 2. Google's Core Web Vitals helps SEO efforts. And so reason 2, again, make sure you're going after the right audience with SEO. That's a strategy that's super dialed in, leveraging keywords to your advantage, targeting the right people in the right places. And then reason number 3, if you have no real ad strategy, you're just burning cash, right? And so what's the solution there? A comprehensive ad and paid media strategy that doesn't focus on just one platform. Again, don't put all your eggs in one basket, but you want a strategy that uses many different relevant avenues to get your message out in front of the appropriate audience for your business. So with that said, if you're ready to capture and convert leads like never before, getting results like Ascent Roofing, turn to the experts here at Wise Digital. We're absolutely here to help your business take flight.